Welcome back to the LaughCraft podcast. We're here with my special guest and friend, Jerm Leather.
Hi there, Sam. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, buddy. Before we get started, where can people find you?
Oh, on Instagram, I believe it's Jerm Leather Comedy.
Jerm Leather Comedy.
And if you want to find me on Facebook, don't. Just don't. There's
Preferably
no
not. Just
don't.
Follow.
There's no point in it.
None at all.
You're just going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I agree. Like if there's a Facebook comedy page that you have dedicated.
Yeah, I do, but I don't have access to it. See what happened, boys and girls, is Sweet Daddy Jerm got hacked and lost his Jerm Leather page. That's why don't even look for me. Whoever runs that page, I don't even know him anymore. It's not me.
They're using it for nefarious purposes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that they've started a lot of OnlyFans in my name.
Oh,
because I am getting a lot of weird emails.
You got to start your own OnlyFans.
Well, I tried to, and they said that name's already been used 73 times.
Oh my God.
It's ridiculous.
How many different Jerm Leathers are there?
As far as I can tell, at least 2,500.
Okay, that is a lot.
That is a lot.
Where are they getting these pictures of you?
Well, I post them in random just chats with, strangers. I go like on recipes. You go to like a recipe group.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, I have a great recipe for some potato soup. And then just nudes of yourself.
Oh, okay.
That's how I mean, is that not how you spread your Christmas cheer?
I think I'm going to take up that tradition if you don't mind.
You should. I'm not going to be offended by it. I'll allow it.
That sounds fucking awesome. So how long have you been doing comedy, buddy?
Oh, jeepers creepers.
I
10
know.
years?
10 years?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
It's too long for being where I'm at. But that's all right.
Doesn't everybody feel that way?
I imagine so. But I
like anywhere beyond 3, 4, 5 years, I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah. Well, I assumed that by now the president of comedy would have called me and told me I was hired. President of comedy has not reached out. So.
President of comedy, if you see this podcast, call Jerm.
Just give me a call.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's 1-800-WHY-JERM with a question mark at the end.
Why Jerm?
Yeah, it's supposed to be why not Jerm, but there wasn't enough room. So just why Jerm?
Why Jerm?
Who knows?
I think of a couple reasons why Jerm.
That's kind of you.
Yeah, dude. So last structured question for comedy.
You can ask me whatever you like, friend.
Okay, so how hefty does it swing? No, what's the worst? What's the worst heckling situation you've had?
The worst heckling situation.
Yeah.
Jeepers. I could name a couple. One of the worst. I was in kind of a difficult room, and the crowd was half on our side, but not 100% on our side. And I would do a joke, and there was a guy that would just go, ha, really loud. Not ha, 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 but ha. And there'd be silence, and I'd be like, all right. And he did it like 3 more times. And by the 4th time he did it, I finally said to him, look, buddy, I've already got your money. Like, you can interrupt the show literally all you want. You've already paid for my gasoline to get here.
Yeah.
I don't care. And he shut up after that, which was good. But beyond that, jeepers, just drunk people.
Yeah.
I had a drunk guy stumble up. He was walking by the stage, first of all, because it doesn't matter. It was at Duffy's. If you know Chico, then you know Duffy's.
Yeah.
But I'm on stage talking, and he comes over. I'm like, blah, 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 my beard. I'm talking about my beard. He goes, any man who shaves it isn't a man anymore. And he's this hammered, 54-year-old.
Okay, Samson, calm down.
Slammed, just wasted dude. And he proceeded to stand there, and naturally we had a little banter back and forth. Mm-hmm. Eventually I ignored him long enough that he faded back into mist.
Yeah,
he just
into the ether.
Into the ether, into another time and space where he could also wander in, yell something strange, possibly anti-Semitic, and then fade back into the ether yet again.
Yeah, just this dimension hopping, arrogant, entitled,
right,
anti-Semitic dude.
Yeah,
who gave him this power?
I think if you're racist enough, Like eventually you reach that level. It's kind of like Scientology. If you pay enough money in Scientology, eventually like you can molest children
and
get
turn
away with it.
mist form.
And turn into yes. That's where the superpowers start. You got to spend a lot.
You know, that's like a higher vampirism type of trait.
Precisely. If we're, I mean, it's hard to peg which house of vampirism that this particular type of power would come from.
If we're going by Castlevania rules, you just have to find the mist form. That's later
true.
on in the game.
That is true.
Yeah.
Let's go by that.
I like that.
I like that.
I love that shit.
What about you, Sam? How long have you been doing comedy, buddy?
I've been doing comedy for like 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have I known you that whole 6 years?
I assume so.
Time flies, Sam.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Also, when you're super high most of the time.
A lot of the times that I see you.
Yeah.
It's just hugs and weed.
It's just hugs and weed.
That's all it is.
It's a
I love
beautiful
it.
thing.
It is, yeah. I love it so much. All right, now we're gonna hop into the news.
Oh,
the
good.
news segment. So the detailings in Yemen. No, we're not talking about that. Did you hear the Navy lowered its standards?
No.
Yeah, dude, we can join the Navy now.
We can join the Navy?
We can join the Navy.
Oh.
I think.
Does that mean that they'll let people that are stoned into the Navy? We're not stoned.
They should.
Ignore what I just said, you guys. I was kidding. These
Yeah,
are
Navy.
jokes. Navy.
We're
I
not
will
stoned.
still be there.
We can steer a ship.
Yeah, anybody could steer a ship. I've played lots of video games.
Dude, there's so much ocean, like, what are you gonna hit?
Right.
What the fuck are you gonna hit?
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Just point me towards the ocean.
Yeah.
What direction? The ocean.
You think anybody like grows up being like, I'm gonna be in the Navy, independently of like anybody in their family? It's just like not the Marines, not the Air Force, not like anything. I'm gonna be in the Navy. It seems like not, or the Coast Guard even.
Right. Right.
Like the Navy's just above the Coast Guard.
Yeah. Coast Guard's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
They're just like only this far.
Just this much.
Are you? Hey, is there a buoy out there? Is he past it? Oh, he's right out of our jurisdiction.
Is that a terror? No, it's a seal. It's a seal.
It's a seal, everybody.
It's a seal.
Let's get back on the shore.
We thought it was a
Get out of
Chinese
our
boat.
rowboats.
It's just a seal.
Are you sure that's just a seal?
Yeah, bro. They can't even stop Cubans very well.
Good Lord.
Can't stop fridges. What the fuck are they stopping?
Oh, good gravy.
Navy couldn't stop Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I derail the news segment?
No,
we
there's
still
no
in it?
derailing here.
Oh,
It's
good.
all the track is going everywhere at the same
Good.
time. Don't worry about
For
it.
a moment, I was worried.
Derailing the news conversation. No. Last bit of news. So this is like a weird internet thing that's been, I think it's been in the news for like a couple of weeks now, but I'm just now talking about it on here. Are you familiar with the Verbalace has-been hotel drama? Or like the...
I don't think so.
Okay. So there's this dude on YouTube who got famous. He blew up for doing like cartoon rap battles where he would animate, he had a team that would animate these rap battles between fictional characters like Spider-Man versus Venom rap battle.
Okay.
Right? And this dude spent $50,000 to get a custom video of the main character girl from Has-Been Hotel to stalk and basically sexually harass his like avatar character that exists with him.
What?
Yeah, and it's apparently bankrupted his YouTube channel, just
Oh, no.
ruined everything. It doesn't like the quality isn't even like that great. Like it's good, like it's good, but it's not $50,000
Right.
worth of it worth of softcore smut.
Yeah.
It's kind of
There's so much free stuff out there.
it
Why on
seems
earth?
weird, like
And
especially
there's so many meth addicts.
yeah.
If you don't have what you want, just a little bit of methamphetamine.
You think if you get enough meth heads, you can make an animated show?
Yes. Yes, I do. The animation's going to be absolutely bananas.
Oh yeah,
But-
it might accidentally be great.
It might accidentally be great. You put enough monkeys in a room, they're going to make potato salad. That's you can quote me on that. That is a quote.
Yeah, but it's just crazy to see somebody obliterate their career over something so weird and degenerate.
It's a strange choice.
$50,000.
I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
There's a lot of things you could spend $50,000 on that would be better.
And not even get like animated titties out of it. There's no nudity in it. It's crazy.
There's no nudity in it?
$50,000 for no nudity.
Well, now I'm just angry, Sam.
Right?
Are you kidding me?
like I'm mad at him as like from a business and artistic perspective. What are you from a degenerate perspective?
Especially that.
Bro.
What is going on?
50K?
What if he'd had 55K? Would there have been like a nip slip? I gotta know what the going rate is.
I don't know, dude. I'm not saying artists don't deserve money, but fuck.
Yeah. This is.
There's like furry artists that get entirely bankrolled off of like millionaires that pay for furry smut.
Well, that's magnificent.
Yeah, there's like some. I don't know the name. If I could like phone it somebody I know on the internet. I don't know why I did this. If I could dial up somebody on the internet that I know.
If you could just
about furry shit. Yeah. Hello, operator.
Hello.
Get me to the furries.
McKinleyville, 4500.
There's some infamous fucking dude who's like a known millionaire who just commissions people all the time for like just heinous fucking smut and pays out the wazoo and has very specific dimensions for things that they want. Like the giant tiger man's dick has to be exactly in this proportion. There's a whole world out there. Wow. It's crazy.
We're in the wrong business.
Dude, honestly, if you want to make cheap, dirty money, don't get into drugs. Make furry art. Make furry porn.
Fuck.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be that good. And someone will pay, I think.
Man, I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Telling jokes for chicken fingers and drink tokens.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think we're ever gonna.
Can't pay rent with drink tokens.
No, I've tried. They're like, how many? Where's that for? Studio in? Nah. We're not gonna go there.
Yeah. No landlord goes to studio in. It's for people who pay rent.
It's for people who pay rent exclusively.
Exclusive.
And also for people who don't pay rent. Who just can't.
Who just can't do it. Yeah.
It's either whiskey or I pay my utilities.
I don't think they serve anything other than whiskey. They'll look at you weird.
I know. That's very true.
Someone's spending.
Right, exactly.
Can I get Jameson?
They'll pull out a safe and
Richie Rich.
Slowly open the safe and did you want the doers? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's behind a lockbox that they keep it like Target behind the fucking razor blades.
Exactly. You got to press a button for the bartender to even consider it. The bartender looks over and goes, "Oh shit."
If you're not in the dress code, they don't even serve you.
No.
You need at least one tattered piece of garb.
Right. Sir, I'm gonna have to smell you. Nope. You've clearly bathed in the last few days.
Doesn't smell like a river.
It doesn't smell like the river.
Doesn't smell like the river. You're not getting any alcohol today, sir.
I'm sorry.
Jerm, how can we fix homelessness?
Oh, it's real simple.
It's real simple?
Well, it would be.
How simple?
If first of all, this could be a dictatorship.
Okay.
Just long enough to fix some stuff.
Okay. I'm on board. Who's going to be the dictator?
Well, in this case, either me or someone that I personally appoint.
Who would you personally appoint if you didn't want to rule yourself?
Let's say that I put somebody in charge that
would only suggest things that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
I think for my vice dictator, I'd want Bernie Sanders.
He's going to die soon, though.
I still want him because you know what? I'm going to use all the money from all the billionaires to put his consciousness into a robot that looks just like Bernie Sanders.
If you want millionaires' money, just get an AI hologram of fucking Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh no.
He's back.
Oh no, he's back and
he's back. He knows all your secrets. Dump all their old money.
The simple, like 1 or 2 word answer is compassion.
Okay.
And empathy.
Okay.
And I know those are very similar things.
I don't know how we write those into a.
Look,
I don't know, man.
we're getting a little too real here.
Okay, you're right.
And it's
you're
my
right,
fault
You're right.
because I didn't give you a silly enough answer to that.
No, but I'm on board for the dictatorship.
Well, that's my point.
But the thing
If I
is,
could
like,
be
I'm
a
gonna start my
dictator,
own dictatorship, and I don't know how you feel about like.
Well, are we fixing
Opposing-
homelessness and then we're having opposing
Well, I mean, I don't know
dictatorships?
how you're gonna do it.
Oh, no.
I know how I might do it.
Oh, no.
How would you do it?
It's not sacrificing them.
Okay, well,
It's not making meat out of them for human consumption or animal consumption.
listen. All I'm saying is give corpse starch a chance.
Could
Like
be.
it's
It
a
could
little
be good.
starchy. It's a little gamey, but it's fine.
No, it's good. It's
You
good.
can use it to fertilize your crops.
It's extremely bovine humane.
What's wrong with biomass? Is all I'm
That's-
saying.
Yeah, people need to open their eyes and open their minds. That's what America needs. And a dictatorship run by me or Sam.
Yeah, dude.
I'll
I'm thinking a
totally-
dictatorship.
If it has to be somebody, I want it to be
some
one
kind of
us.
wood chipper, some kind of.
Right. Just
And then we can,
you can use
discount
that as
on burgers
fertilizer.
after that for a
Oh,
while.
you can do that. That's a good point.
Hot dogs, dude. We'll make the Costco dog go down. Imagine that. Imagine a world where the Costco dog goes down in price.
Well, that would be bananas.
That'd be a beautiful world, wouldn't it?
45 cents.
You
for
know
a
what
Costco dog?
you know what it's gonna cost.
Oh my God! I've already done I have scientists in the back, in the other room.
Dude, my favorite thing that scientists are cooking up is a way to kill mosquitoes
Really?
by making these mosquitoes that can't breed, and so they fuck those ones, then nothing happens,
Nothing
and then they just die.
That's so smart.
Yeah, dude. Like if you release them into a population, it just like chunks the population because it lowers their breeding populace for quite some time.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm excited for that.
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
It's like launching real dolls at a bunch of fucking 45-year-old alcoholics.
Real dolls?
Oh no. Like $5,000 sex dolls.
Would that be a good thing?
Launching them at sad alcoholics.
It'd make them happy for sure.
Look,
That's like the prime demographic, actually.
I don't
yeah.
know what your version of reality TV is, but this is what I want to watch.
It sounds like a Japanese game show
It does.
where some dude has a cannon that just shoots like and it shoots at way too high a velocity,
Yeah.
and it's just crumpling these
And
fucking like
absurd accuracy too.
these
That's what's
alcohol like
dangerous.
slumping through the streets. Have you seen videos of like nightlife Japan
Oh yeah.
and like people just
Yeah.
fucking hunched over
Oh,
and
it's
shit?
beautiful. Good for them. They
I
work
know,
hard.
good for them. It makes me happy to see. It really does. That there's degeneracy everywhere.
That's beautiful.
I know. I want to go to Japan and like just get drunk there and hang out with.
I want to go to Japan and do karaoke.
That'd be sick. Well, what song would you do?
Oh, I'd have to learn a Japanese song.
Yeah, I'd probably.
I'd want to, because I mean, well, no, they might be cool with me doing an American song, but
Which one? Like, yeah, like what American songs are known well in Japan? That's what I want.
I bet they know "Sweet Caroline," but I bet they hear it all the time from Americans.
Yeah, I'd do
It probably
something
gets
newer.
old. So I don't
Depends
know.
on what demographic I'm hanging out with, because like that could be neither here nor there.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Yeah.
A bunch of 20-something Japanese people just swoop you up.
Yeah. And they decide that you're a celebrity.
We're gonna grab an American.
We're just, yeah. What night is it? Oh, we got to get an American. You guys know that. We got to bring him.
We
to the
gotta
club.
go. We gotta go cry.
We got to make an American cry tonight
Yeah, dude.
because they're so.
We're not gonna take him to the
hammered and they don't
McDonald's
know.
at all.
No,
He's
that's-
gonna freak out.
Yeah, no fried chicken for him.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
No, we'll show you the Japanese spots. Like they're doing it on purpose to try to upset you, and you're just like, sweet. You think you're just making friends?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. So, Jerm, you're a man of culture, right?
Yeah,
A
to
man of
some
supreme
extent,
culture to some
sure.
extent. Yeah. So, what animes is you watching right now? Shit.
Right now, that's a good question.
No.
Well, fuck. I've been more into movies, which isn't as fun. That's not the answer you want.
No, you can talk about whatever.
Been watching a little Studio Ghibli, which is good. I showed Jackie, my wife, Akira. Just for the
nice.
heck of it. I know that's
Fucking
pretty mainstream, but boy,
classic,
it's a
dude.
beauty. I'll tell you one you might not be aware of.
Oh, actually, Akira is somewhere around here.
Right over here.
Yeah, I don't. Where is it?
Oh. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, it's a whole fucking box.
Good.
Oh my
Lord,
god,
all right.
dude. I gotta stand up for this?
Oh no.
I know. I destroyed it all. I ruined it.
That's just how you know that this is a real show.
Yeah.
There's no camera tricks and bullshit. Well, Sam's back there picking up
Fuddling with
85
books.
pounds.
Yeah, dude, we got the actual fucking Whoa. Akira books.
That's amazing.
Yeah, dude, these are actually fucking, these are amazing.
Wow. Beautiful. Wow.
Oh, look at that art.
Yeah,
There's some
that's
crazy
fantastic.
shit. Ah, Tetsuo. Canada. So sick.
Yeah.
There's a lot of effort just to grab. This shit is heavy as fuck.
Yeah, I could tell by the fact that when you took it off the shelf, you almost fucking ate it over this table.
I know, and there's
onto
so
the
much
ground.
here. There's a fire hazard. There's weed we
It's
haven't hit yet.
amazing you haven't. I was really honestly impressed by your cat-like reflexes. You pretty much backflipped away from it as it tumbled
I did. I
and
basically
destroyed several city
backflipped.
blocks.
Yeah. Stop the kaiju attack doing that. You're welcome.
It's the only way. You gotta fling Akira at them.
The art on it is just fucking
Oh, it's
awesome.
magnificent. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, dude. Akira's a fucking classic. I'm gonna set this down for now. God, that's fucking heavy. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
So the wife's loving it.
did you see the Boy and the Heron?
No, not yet.
Not yet. No, I haven't seen it either. I heard it was okay.
Right on.
Yeah.
Very good.
General synopsis. Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you gaming on? I know you're gaming on something.
Actually, could I get a drink of water? Fuck my throat. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We'll get you that water here in a second. In the meantime, enjoy this elevator music. I'll just talk. Fuck it. I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3.
You're a lucky son of a bitch. You've been playing it on PC or what?
Yeah,
Okay.
I modded it.
Okay.
Modded the hell out of it. I made it a little weird. I gave myself a feat every level,
Whoa.
which is a lot. If you know anything about 5e.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so sorry we're getting you that water.
No, it's okay. It's just
I say we,
sometimes
I'm not.
when I smoke a lot, my throat just becomes hash, just a whole ball of hash. And it gets hard for me to talk. Man. Oh, thank you so much. And it's even cold. You rule, dude. Thank you.
This show is brought to you by Japan.
Japan. The entire place. All of it.
I love Japan.
Oh, that's delicious water. Thank you ever so much.
Clear spot for you.
Thank you.
Of course, of course, of course, of course.
Oh, that really is wonderful water. If you ever want to really appreciate water, guys, get super baked and then go without it for just a little while. I'm not talking drinking soda or a Slurpee. Go without anything for just long enough to where when you drink that water, it might as well be gold. You're just drinking pure, beautiful gold.
I wait a couple days.
Wait until you're good and dehydrated.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right, I see dots when I stand up, and I'm
Yes.
like, okay. Then the water hits truly different.
Right.
It hits like the first time every time.
Yeah, precisely.
I'm just
Precisely.
chasing that water high.
Yeah, exactly. The water high is really what keeps me going too.
I don't do heroin, but auto
mean-
dehydration.
I'll be honest with you, one's way more addictive than the other. I mean, heroin sucks.
Bro, if I don't
can
get my
take it or
water,
leave
I'm
it.
gonna die. Okay, addict. Whatever, dude.
Oh man, I'll tell you something about that.
Tell me.
I don't know if you've ever tried fasting.
I mean, no, but kind of inadvertently. I just don't eat for long periods of time. I just forget to eat.
All right.
Or I'll eat like once a day for like 3 days.
Whoa.
I don't know about like not eating for a month or whatever people do.
Not that long, but there's this thing called intermittent fasting. And it could be as simple as skipping one meal a day. Or as crazy as just no food for 48 hours or 72 hours or whatever. Going 24 hours is difficult. Point is, I decided to try it at one point, and I was really gung-ho about it. And let me tell you, you have no idea how addicted you are to food until you've gone like 48 hours without eating.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, 6 different times in the last 48 hours, I've reached a certain time of the day or night and gone, oh, I wonder what's for dinner.
Yeah.
I wonder what's for lunch. With that wonderful feeling of like, yes, I'm going to eat something. And to tell yourself you can't and you're not going to is so weird.
Yeah.
And you realize, again, just how addicted you are to food. It's bananas.
Last night I had just watched Norm Macdonald's special, Hitler's Puppy.
Oh, okay.
I hold back on watching specials that I don't know. I don't know why, but he has that bit where it's like, well, writing his novel and what he's doing every day is like mostly just searching for food, just trying to find food and eating it.
Right. Excuse me. I heard in his autobiography there's a chapter that says it's called How to Make It in Hollywood, and all it says is be friends with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was the ticket for a whole group of dudes.
A whole group of dudes.
Was just be friends with Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Apparently he's a super nice guy. That's what I hear anyway.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Have you considered going into like any other avenues of entertainment?
Oh,
besides
absolutely.
stand-up?
I love acting. I love improv.
Yeah, dude.
I like sketch comedy a lot.
Oh, I love sketch comedy.
I want to get some of us together and actually do some like live sketch comedy. That'd be tight.
Yeah.
Or videotape it as well. That'd be fun, provided we had good enough equipment.
I'm sure we could figure something out. Because I'm a big fan of sketch comedy. We used to try to do sketches here. There's a green screen room back there. We need to get up and running again. But yeah, there's a lot of fun things. There's a lot of fun things in mind.
Good. What dimension are we in?
All of them.
Oh, good. No, that's actually a pretty good answer.
All of them.
Yeah,
Every single one, dude.
it's actually really
And
good.
and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You feeling okay? You good?
Oh, I'm great.
Okay.
I feel wonderful. I
Okay.
feel wonderful.
Dope. We're gonna take a brief intermission,
Okay.
and we're gonna get right back to this. I still got more questions for you. A lot of fun stuff.
Good.
And we'll be back. And we're back. We had a brief intermission, and during the intermission, Jerm and I actually figured out how to solve world peace.
Yeah. It's really
how to
simple.
get everyone to stop fighting.
Yeah, I'll stop fighting.
Everybody
Oh.
stops fighting.
Oh.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Okay, I thought the other way around. Just like get rid of world peace, everybody war, right?
That's the first step.
Oh, good. Then we are on the same page. I at least know that part.
Fantastic. I'm glad we're on the same page. So, Jerm, you play D&D, right?
I do.
What edition are you most familiar with?
3.5.
3.5.
I know it's archaic, but that was the one that I got started on.
I got started on Pathfinder, actually.
Okay.
Later in the game.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
There's worse things.
Now I'm more familiar with 5e.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are. I've heard mixed reviews.
Do you have any like fun stories of things that happened in a D&D game or D&D
Well,
session?
I can tell you that I got stuck being the DM the majority of the time with my group of friends. I don't know why. And not that I'm not good at it, but I don't know why I ended up being the one. Probably because I was the one that wanted to play really badly. And so I'd be like, all right, I've written a crazy adventure and we're going to go enjoy it. But I was a big fan of running more modern campaigns that weren't necessarily taking place in the D&D universe itself. Stuff like zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
In our hometown.
Yeah.
So I could be like, this is where you are in town. You need to get to this place.
Yeah.
And things like that. So that was really fun. We did a kind of superhero one once where you start out trapped in a government facility and you have to escape with your burgeoning powers. Powers.
Yeah.
And that was
Sick.
pretty cool. So, but back to your question, one of my favorite moments was in the zombie apocalypse game that I ran, which lasted a good 2-3 years. It was a long game. But there was a player who ended up dying, and how it ended up happening was there was, pardon me, they were in a church with high ceilings, like a cathedral, and there was a giant mutated bat that was in the room, and they had to make 3 successes to escape.
Okay.
And out of 4 players, 3 of them made it. The 4th player failed his second attempt, and I said, all right, this is what happens. You stumble, you see the bats getting ready to dive towards you, you get another chance. And I gave him 2 more chances, and he kept failing. And I was like, all right, here's what happens. The vampire bat swoops down, and it swoops down, and it bites your fucking head off. And so that's what, it was a sad moment. But if you're talking things like, solving riddles and figuring out alternative ways to complete objectives, I'm all about utilizing anything that has to do with charm, anything that has to do with charisma. I really like getting into situations where we're asked to do something and then finding a way to either talk our way out of it or talk our way into a much bigger payoff or a bigger opportunity, depending on what we're trying to do. That's kind of my jam. I really want to play again sometime soon.
Yeah,
It
me
would be
too.
a lot of fun. I don't care what the setting, I don't care what the system. I just want to do some tabletop gaming. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude. I've been wanting to as well, and I might try to get something going. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, my favorite story of D&D was this completely like made in the moment little one-off thing that Floyd actually created, where I was a prisoner in some mining camp. I awake, and I was like a halfling bard.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a halfling bard. His name was Too Short. And there was like this big prisoner that was like basically was in charge of everybody else and like had all the resources and stuff that we needed. And it was like I could either try to get him on my side, which was like impossible because he was like working with the guards and stuff.
Sure.
So I was like, I'm gonna try to find a way to kill this guy, right?
Oh, wow.
So among all the other residents, there was one like, how would you describe it? Soft-headed boy, like a big soft, like oh,
Yeah.
he's like not doing a whole lot, and I weave him this magical tale with a performance and tell him like there's gonna be a dragon coming to the jail, and you got to be ready to defeat the dragon and
Right.
be the hero. And he's like, yeah. And then I go to the guy, the big scary dude, and I'm like, hey man, will you like go in this room and tell the idiot boy that you're the dragon, as like hey man, like my brother's touch, you know what I'm saying? Like it mean a lot to me. I'm looking out for this kid, and just pass the charisma check, and he went in there and they ended up killing each other. So
That's awesome.
yeah, that's my story of the tactical retard that I used in D&D. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that.
Nice.
But yeah, I'd love to get something going with you as far as D&D goes. The comedy D&D thing might happen.
Yeah.
We don't know. We'll see.
There was a few people that showed interest, I thought.
Yeah, it's just one person went through a move. Other people just didn't get back to me at all when I hit them up about it. It's like getting normal D&D players is one thing, but getting comedians to do D&D, like you're fighting an uphill battle twice.
Oh yeah,
it's
absolutely
fucking rough. And it's like, hey guys, also consistency. Is it going to be like that? Is it for fun? Is it being recorded, being made as content? Like, what are we doing? There's a lot of things to pan out for it.
Very true.
Yeah, it's just a train wreck getting anything to function these days.
Yeah.
Or anytime.
Well, arguably the hardest part is getting all the drink tokens to get them to actually
Oh
come.
my God, dude.
That's the hard part.
Studio In tokens are free.
Oh, I know, but accumulating them takes time. That's the shitty thing. You'll be like, all right, we're going to have a D&D session in about 6 months. I should have enough for everybody.
Yeah. How much is a dragon? 4 drink tokens on the board? We're just using the drink tokens for all the minis.
Right.
That'd be fucking tight. Poor man's D&D. That's what you have to do in jail, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you're getting like drink tokens. You probably have to carve up soap.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you could actually make bomb minis in jail if you tried really hard.
You'd have a lot of time in theory to perfect it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make like, oh shit, what's it called? Like you get like toilet paper, wet it, dry it out, make something, carve it out with a little thing, you know.
Have you spent a lot of time incarcerated, Sam?
None at all. I'm just thinking about it.
Your description of that made it feel like maybe you'd done this before.
No, I just thought about it in the moment.
Whatever you say, Sam.
Shh. ATF's not gonna find me. My dog's full of tannerite. I don't know what it is about the ATF, but they're just magnetic to dogs, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
How does it keep happening? Alrighty, dude. So, I don't know if we talked about it. Are you gaming on anything right now?
Oh, that's right. You asked me that
earlier.
Yeah,
we're coming.
And then sweet Daddy Jerm had too much hash in his throat, and he needed some water, wash it down. What am I gaming on? I'm actually really into this silly little game called Cult of the Lamb.
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
I've seen that.
It's very charming. These adorable little animal creatures who are part of this like devil cult, and you can like sacrifice them, and they happily watch as you sacrifice one of them. And but part of what makes the game so interesting is they also have this combat aspect,
right?
Where you go on these, because it's a roguelite. Is what it is.
Yeah.
When you die, you don't lose everything.
Almost like Hades or something, where you just get these powers that...
Right.
Yeah.
You get these tarot cards which give you different bonuses or powers, which is tight. And you slowly unlock cooler and cooler things that you can do, and bonuses for when you're in combat, and new buildings, and you're building a little like compound for your followers. It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's really, really fun.
A lot of retro games seem to follow, well, not necessarily follow, but there's a lot of roguelikes mixed with like Metroidvania aspects, so with like very light exploration of like conceived zones, and then you add the procedurally generated within those zones that fit within a certain, like, I don't know if you play the game Moonlighter, it does the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of this roguelike that you play on your web browser. It's called Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. And it sounds simple. Like you choose a species, you choose a background, and then you spawn in this, in the first level of a dungeon. You have to go to the bottom, grab an orb, and then get out. But it is very fucking difficult.
Yeah.
I've been playing this game for like 10 plus years, and I beat it like 6 times.
Whoa.
And you could beat it in an afternoon if you try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much RNG is involved?
A lot.
A lot.
All the enemies, all the weapons. Like, there's a format for like what things will generally spawn within certain levels of areas, right? But you could get lucky and just get plus 10 plate of the plus 10 dragon scales of Tiamat on D1 dungeon
Wow.
1. You could. More than likely, you might just find a +1 dagger of venom,
Yeah.
which is don't get me wrong, that shit's great. Being able
Sure.
to poison things, oh my
It's
god.
not bad at all.
Yeah, you need every little advantage you can get because things in that game will absolutely fuck your butt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can get
believe it.
you can get banished to the abyss. You can get tormented. You can get turned to stone.
Wow.
There's so much bullcrap. It's a fun game though. I love it.
Sounds pretty rad.
I love roguelikes.
One thing you can do in Cult of the Lamb is you can turn your followers into demons and have them follow you into the catacombs
Yeah.
when you go into the dungeons and stuff. So that's tight, and they have different abilities. Like I had one that just like flew over to enemies and then exploded, and I had another one that whenever an enemy was killed, it would turn into a ghost, and the ghost would go attack other enemies.
Hell
So
yeah.
that was tight.
Necromancy
Yeah, essentially.
type shit.
Essentially. But that game's tight. I'm replaying BioShock Infinite.
Okay.
Because it's really, really, really good. It's like-
Really?
it's going to be like my 4th time playing it
Really?
through.
I'm not gonna lie. Might be a hot take. I thought Infinite was the weaker of the trio.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
You didn't like it?
Well, BioShock 1, like, hard to fuck with.
Oh, absolutely.
BioShock 2 had better gameplay, but the story wasn't as solid. But I feel like BioShock Infinite just didn't live up, especially without the DLC, without all the other stuff going on. Just the base game just wasn't, I don't know. I just didn't like it as much.
Wow. And you completed it, I take it.
Yeah, I beat it.
Okay. Oh,
I
that's
went-
a shame.
Played through the game. It was interesting. It was cool.
I dig a lot of different aspects of it. I like the multi-dimensional concepts. I like the, battling racism aspect of it. That's fun.
The first time through was great, but I couldn't replay it again.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
I've tried.
I dig it a
There's
lot.
something about it. I don't know.
And I've only beaten BioShock twice, the first one. But boy, is that one good.
I think I've been the first one like 3-4 times.
I'll tell you what makes the first BioShock so fascinating to me. Number one, it's a pretty solid, like, action RPG type shooter. But more importantly, it's spooky as hell.
Yeah,
It's like scary in spots because of how unpredictable the, what do they call it, splicers are.
yeah, and the environment fucks with you.
Yeah.
They'll shift shadows.
Mhm.
They're scripted events that are meant to be spooky. It
Yeah.
was a really good game, especially when it was fresh and it's not like, hey, we're in Rapture again,
Right.
and it's just more of the same. What would you say? Would you say that's your favorite game, BioShock Infinite? What would you say is your favorite?
Oh, jeepers creepers. I don't think I can pick just one.
Okay, well, if you could conceive a top 5, what are some that might be up there, or even a top 10? Let's keep it broad.
Well, depending on how far back I can go. Probably
Oh, you
put
can go as far back as you want. You can go back to Pong if you want, dude.
Snatcher for the Sega CD.
What the fuck?
Hella good. Anime stylings with fucking gore. Basically, the plot was very similar to Blade Runner. You're a type of cop that hunts these replicant things that look like humans and have synthetic skin over robot parts, and they like take over other people's lives. And they're called snatchers because they snatch people and take over their
Are you
lives.
sure this isn't Fallout 4?
I'm positive. If anything, Fallout 4 might have snatched it from Snatcher. But it's really, really fucking good. The gameplay is really interesting. You're doing a lot of interrogating people and meeting people, and the little combat sequences that are very like point and clicky. It's not like actiony, and it's not turn-based. It's real time, but it's weird. But anyways, the damn story is fantastic. It's intense in spots. You like meet people and halfway through figure out that they're snatchers, and they like their face gets ripped off, so it's like half their face and half robot face. Just crazy shit happens. People get decapitated, and you see like close-ups of them, a person holding their own fucking severed head. Just crazy shit. Yeah, it was really good.
Damn. All on the
yeah.
Sega CD.
Yeah, it was like one of 5 good games on the Sega CD, something like that. I don't know. I know it's before your time by quite a lot.
No,
But,
I played the Sega CD.
all right.
I had my first console that I owned personally was a Sega Genesis.
Not bad.
Yeah.
There's way worse for
And I was
consoles.
gaming on my grandma's Nintendo before that.
Tight.
Yeah, dude. Don't be trying to check my pedigree, dog.
Look, you never
Shit.
know. You never know with younger folk. Younger folk, you'll be
Shit.
like, "What's your favorite game?" They'll be like, "Super Smash Brothers." You're like, "All right, which version?"
Oh, dude, I won a Super Smash Brothers tournament for the
Did
N64. Yeah.
That's badass.
It was like for a homie's birthday a couple years back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tight.
Kirby all the way, dude.
Yeah, Kirby's tight.
All the way. I did one round as not Kirby, lost that, and had to go all the way through the losers bracket with just Kirby.
Yeah.
Full comeback. It was great.
Tight.
So just Snatchers?
Snatcher.
Snatcher.
No, it's singular.
So just Snatcher?
Just snatching up that snatcher. Getting
Snatching
right
up
up in
your
that
top
snatcher.
5. You couldn't conceive of one, but that's all you come up with so far. is
Well, it's
Snatcher.
really good. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest, really good.
Ooh. Very familiar with one.
Castlevania Symphony of the
Oh,
Night.
Symphony of the Night is great.
Again, there's just too many to name. Like an actual top 5 would take a long time to quantify.
Right. I can name like maybe 3.
Yeah, I want
like-
to hear yours then.
Final Fantasy Tactics,
Nice.
Diablo 2,
Sure.
Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
I like 7
are
and
all
Tactics could intermingle, you know.
Yeah,
Dark
Tactics.
Souls should be up there too.
I feel like Tactics was really underrated for a while, and
Oh,
then kind of
dude.
got a rediscovery.
The story is legitimately fantastic up
Sure.
until a certain point when it just turns into monsters trying to be God.
right.
You know, like it has to
Right.
for being a Japanese game.
Yeah.
Like it's just 2 kingdoms. It's like Game of Thrones-esque shit. Where like people are backstabbing each other. You can't trust anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just super cool. Super complicated. Way too complicated for me when I played it as a kid. I didn't appreciate it. I was like, I want to.
I like games like that, tactic games.
Oh yeah.
There's quite a few good ones. There's quite a few shitty ones.
Fire Emblem has good and shitty ones.
Uh-huh.
I like the Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance. Great game, fantastic game. Fire Emblem Three Houses, not a good game. And a bunch of the 3DS ones are questionable as fuck. They really lean into the anime aspect instead of the, you know, medieval type
Right.
aesthetics, I guess. I don't know. It got a little weird.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. If you could be any mythical creature,
Any mythical creature.
what would you be? And why is it a centaur? No, just kidding.
No, definitely not.
No.
Maybe
No
a sphinx, dude.
A sphinx? All right.
Because think about it. All a sphinx really does is kick back and like ask people riddles and shit. And
Right.
if they like upset you at all, you can just like kill them or turn them to stone or something bad, right? It's always something like that you can't avoid. You have to please the sphinx. Well, that sounds weird.
Might be tight to
They're
be,
just hanging out, yeah.
Might be tight to be a gorgon, a fucking Medusa, essentially.
Ooh. Yeah, but then some fucking weirdo with a mirror shield shows up and thinks he's hot shit.
Thinks he's so smart.
Thinks he's so fucking.
No,
Well, if you just mirror back the mirror shield.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
What if you're wearing mirrored sunglasses?
Perfect. All the snakes have to wear them too.
Right?
Yeah.
That'd be tight. Huh.
Any mythical creature. Most of them get treated poorly. That's why, like.
Well, let's not say that you have to exist through their story. You just get to be that creature. I feel like a lot of people would choose like a unicorn. It's like,
That seems complicated.
you know, for one thing, it's a little complicated. You know, the cool thing about a unicorn is you can just headbutt anything that tries to mess with you, and it's probably gonna die.
Yeah, but then Voldemort's gonna try to drink your blood.
Also true.
That's not good. You don't want that. Can't have that shit. What about like, why not a centaur?
Why not a centaur?
Why not a centaur? Give me a reason why.
Well, like, I mean, I feel like the horse cock is a double-edged sword.
A double-edged cock.
Yeah, double-edged cock. Yeah, essentially.
Because like, who's that going to attract really?
Yeah, and you know,
Not a wife.
Are you gonna fuck other centaurs? Because then at that point, do you just like fucking horses? Like, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, like what perversion are you choosing?
Yeah, yeah. You.
It can't, or you just do whatever you want. Just claim everything.
Right.
Part horse, part man. Neither one
Yeah,
accepts you.
The fucking manticore.
I'm a horse. I'm a man.
Have you heard of a band called Axis of Awesome?
No, sounds awesome.
They're from Australia. They're really
Axis of awesome.
funny. They have a song called Bird Plane, which is so goddamn funny. And it starts out, it's that one song, and it starts out, I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. Blah, 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 blah. The special part of me. I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane. I'm a bird plane. And the rest of the song is just about how he's like, part of me is a bird. The other part is a plane. See my feathers, hear my engines. It's like ridiculous. Yeah, but it's so fucking funny that they took that exact song and just completely changed the words.
Right, yeah.
I like it very much.
I forgot about that group.
They have a lot of good tunes, though.
Hell yeah. I need to broaden my fucking musical horizons.
There's a lot of funny shit out there. You heard of Stephen Lynch?
Oh, of course.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Stephen Lynch is great.
But we're almost out of time. So,
Are we?
Yeah.
Should I leave?
No.
Is that how this works? Fucking, you see how he is, folks?
Yeah, go wait in the rain. Well, one more time, where can people find you?
I assume on Jerm Leather Comedy on
Germ Leather
Instagram.
Comedy.
If you want to reach me for a booking, contact me there.
Or to do a children's show.
Or to do a children's show.
He does
Or to
birthdays,
like mow your lawn.
christenings.
If you need somebody to mow your lawn, that's good too.
Someone to...
Give your grandmother a foot massage.
Oh, someone to be on your podcast. Thank you for having us, buddy.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And that's the show.